Hi, this is Bob for Bob's Movie Reviews, and today I have for you episode number 3 of our look at wax movies. Hi, today I'm reviewing for you a movie called Mystery of the Wax Museum. And actually, I have it on this House of Wax. If you look down here at the bottom, also includes the 1933 Technicolor original Mystery of the Wax Museum, which is actually, House of Wax is like a remake, basically, of Mystery of the Wax Museum. So this movie came out in 1933 originally, so this is the oldest movie we've talked about on this channel, and probably the oldest movie I've seen. I don't really watch a lot of old movies, but 77 minutes long. It's actually, this is a two-sided DVD, one movie on each side, and obviously there's not any special features or anything, and I don't know any of the people in it, so I'm not really going to get into all that, but this movie is about a guy who creates a wax museum, and it's not real popular. He's not really making a lot of money. I guess a lot of the other wax museums at the time are kind of doing like serial killers or murder scenes, and his is kind of more artistic, like families and just famous people throughout time. But it's not really a lot of like horror type stuff, and I think that's kind of what they're getting at, is that people want that, and that's why his isn't making any money. And his partner decides that, well, the wax figures are insured for so much money, and it'd be better to just burn it down. But the guy who created them all, you know, he's a little out there, he's a little crazy, and he says he talks to them, and you know, it's kind of weird. And he's there, but either way, they're still his works of art, and he's just, you know, no way, we're not burning them down. This is my life. And so the guy just starts it on fire, basically, and they get into a fight. And the fight scene, like, it's really weird. There's almost no sound in it, and like they just mostly look like they're running around. But basically, the sculptor gets stuck in the building. The other guy gets out. He locks the door, and I think in this one they don't really talk about too much. Like they don't really say if they think he's dead or not. And then so it's 10-15 years later, and he's working again. He's got a new wax museum, and he's getting ready to open. And so, but bodies keep disappearing from the morgue, and what's happening is he's taking the bodies and he's covering them in wax. And there's a reporter, and she's like so annoying. She's really annoying, and she's trying to find a story, and she's like, hey, wait a minute, this is somebody who recently died and went missing from the morgue, and nobody believes her, but she knows it's true. And her friend, he wants her friend to model for the Marie Antoinette display, but what he really wants to do is just cover in wax. And that's pretty good breakdown of what the movie's about. It's kind of not a whole lot happens a lot, you know. It's the guy just talking, and there's scenes where he's all burned and you know, kind of creeping around wearing a black suit, and then when he's got his mask on, it just didn't really make any sense to me. He's got a wax mask. How does a wax mask even work? It looks just like his face, and it like moves, and you know, it's obviously not wax. And then they like punch him in the face, and it just all crumbles, and then he pretends he's crippled and he can't walk, and he's got all these guys working for him because you know, he's saying they're his sculptors because his hands are like claws and from the burns, and so he's got these guys working for him, and the one girl's friend's boyfriend works for him, and a rich guy gets framed for it. It's a pretty decent story. I think I really like the story. I obviously probably would like it better if it was a little more current, just because they'd probably have a little more going on. The story's a little slow, but overall I really like this movie. It's a pretty good idea. I probably would give this movie a 3 out of 5. If you haven't seen this and it sounds interesting, it's definitely worth checking out. But otherwise, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.